graduates of the College of Business. representatives from the College of Business. dignitaries. Please stand for the singing of our national anthem. Feel free to join soloist Rachel Schumann. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. Good afternoon. Welcome to the commencement exercises of Ferris State University. We are delighted that you, the families and friends of our graduates, have come to witness this occasion, which celebrates their accomplishments. My name is Laura Dix. I'm a faculty member in the College of Business. Carrying the symbolic mace and representing the Academic Senate is Amy Boozy. Marshals representing the faculty members are Jeff Eck and Catherine Browers. Today's music is performed by the Brass Quintet from Mount Pleasant. The interpreter is Emily Baxter, and the ushers are members of the Ferris State University Student Alumni Gold Club. Please join me in thanking them for their assistance. Now allow me to present the stage dignitaries who will rise as they are introduced. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Board of Trustee Secretary Lori A. Guizdala from Midland. President David L. Eisler. Honorary Doctorate Candidate Carl W. Linebaugh. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs Paul Blake. Academic Senate Vice President Charles Bacon. Associate Vice President for External Relations and Executive Director of the Ferris Alumni Association, Jeremy J. Mishler. Trustee Alicia M. Baker from Mount Clemens. Trustee Ana L. Ramirez Saenz from Rockford. Vice President for University Advancement and Marketing, Shelley L. Armstrong. Vice President for Diversity and Inclusion, David Pilgrim. Vice President and General Counsel, Miles J. Postema. Vice President for Administration and Finance, Jerry L. Scobie. Vice President for Student Affairs, Janine Ward Ruth. Extended and International Operations Dean, Cheryl K. Colucci. Library Dean, Scott Garrison. Michigan College of Optometry Dean, David A. Damari. College of Pharmacy Dean, Stephen W. Durst. College of Education and Human Services Dean, Stephen Reifert. College of Health Professions Dean, Matthew O. Adianju. College of Business Dean, David M. Nickel. Would you please join me in acknowledging them? Officially presiding over this commencement ceremony are members of the Board of Trustees and Ferris State University President David L. Eisler. President Eisler.
Good afternoon. I want to welcome each of you, family, friends, honored guests, members of our Board of Trustees, faculty and staff colleagues, and most importantly, you, our graduates. As a university community, we are immensely proud of each of you. It's a true honor to stand before you, the class of 2015. Today is a wonderful opportunity for you to reflect on your accomplishments here at Ferris State University. At such a time, you need to know that your success is built upon the collective efforts of so many people who care about you and who take great pride in your growth and development. I want to pause for a moment so we can express our thanks to them. I begin with our faculty who have served as your teachers, advisors, guides, and mentors. We are truly fortunate to have a faculty who are dedicated to teaching and who care deeply about our students. I would ask that our faculty rise so we can express our thanks to them. I also want to thank our staff, who each contribute in their way for you, our students. In doing so, I would note there are many contributions to our ceremony. The beautiful decorations here today and the commencement program, which provides information on our university, its degree programs, and today's ceremony. Today marks a very special occasion. I want to note that. For 37 years, this man has been a member of our commencement team. Today, he's leading our efforts on the floor in what is his final commencement before retirement. It's estimated that Tim Bowman has officiated over 150 Ferris State University commencements. Tim, I'd ask that you stand and be recognized. Tim, we thank you and know that we will miss you. Let's go next to the special guests here with us today. First, I want to recognize your parents. They've planned and sacrificed to help you reach this pinnacle of achievement. Parents, please stand. I'm willing to guess that there are also proud grandparents here with us today. Would the grandparents please stand? For some graduates, there are spouses or significant others who stood by them in both good and tough times and have supported you working toward this day. Would you please stand? Graduates, some of you also have children who've had to share their mom or dad with books, studying, and homework assignments. I'd ask the children of our graduates to stand. Finally, we have many friends and other relatives of our graduates here today. Please stand so we can thank you for being here with us. Graduates, in a few moments, you'll be crossing this stage. Two helpful reminders. As you celebrate this achievement, take time to thank those who have worked, helped, and supported you. Their sacrifice and love have helped create this moment for you. Second, a practical but useful reminder. We're going to take your picture as you receive your degree. Don't forget to pause as I shake your hand and smile. There's something truly magical about what we witness here today. For those of us fortunate enough to have the opportunity to work with students at our university, we know it and we feel it. In the daily experience of college, we don't often have the opportunity to step back and see what our students have become. Today provides the opportunity when we can pause, reflect, and celebrate the truly life-changing difference education can make. Education is about knowledge and about people and about life. Education is a calling, something that must be experienced to be appreciated. It is also the story of personal achievement and how talent, hard work, dedication, and sacrifice can create remarkable opportunities. Over the past few weeks, I've taken time to visit with our graduates, learning about their experiences and hearing their stories. As I've listened, developed a deep appreciation for the determination of the students we have at Ferris State University to succeed. Each of our graduates today has a story, an important story. I wish that I could tell you each one, as each is meaningful. However, I'd like to share just this one special story with you. After graduating from Oak Park High School, this graduate sought out a degree program that would build on the hands-on experience she had in high school with audio production. Because of that, she came to Ferris and majored in music industry management, a field that is underrepresented in terms of female professionals. This graduate understands the importance of setting goals. One of the goals she set and achieved for herself was to become studio manager for the Music Industry Management Program Recording Laboratory. As studio manager, she taught students from the music technology classes how to use the lab's resources, which include synthesizers, sequencers, soundboards, and other industry standard equipment and software. I believe she is the first female student to hold this position. Coming from a lower income background, this graduate has made the most of her opportunities, including help from the Tuition Incentive Program, or TIP, to become the first college graduate in her family. She had an emotional moment last September when her grandmother passed away. One of her grandmother's dreams was that she would graduate from college. In the hospital, she assured her grandmother she would be where she is today, here at Ferris, receiving her degree. This graduate will next tackle an internship at Cheney Park in Detroit, where she will make use of her production skills. Her long-term goals include starting a recording facility geared to underprivileged youths, teaching them specific skills, as well as to give them insight into the recording industry. For their support in her journey, this graduate would like to thank her mother, Deborah Plummer, her grandfather, Curtis Plummer, and her uncles, Michael and Santo Plummer. At Ferris, she wants to thank music industry management professor Dan Cronk, administrative assistant Lori Armstrong, languages and literature professor Caroline Stern, and peer mentor program director Karen Greenbay, and secretary Okia Strickland. She also credits her faith with helping her through difficult times. It's my great pleasure to present to you Dejanay Plummer, and I'd ask that she stand and be recognized. I'd ask that her family also stand and be recognized. Graduates, on behalf of our university, I wish you great success, meaning, and fulfillment. As each of you sets out on the next step on your life and career, you will face times of challenge, of heartbreak, and of disappointment. In those times when you might consider giving up, I'd encourage you to remember the example of Dejanay Plummer and her determination to persevere and follow the path she could see was best for her. Congratulations and best wishes, class of 2015.
Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Paul Blake, will introduce the honorary doctorate candidate.
Good afternoon. We are honored today to recommend an individual who has a distinguished history of exemplary professional service, unselfish service to civic organizations, and deep ties to Ferris State University. We are proud to recognize Carl W. Linebaugh. Allow me to share the resolution concerning our honorary doctorate candidate, Carl W. Linebaugh. Honorary Doctorate of Business and Industry. Whereas, Carl W. Linebaugh, you have for many years been a pivotal figure in the life of Big Rapids community, both in your professional role as chairman of Chemical Bank's North Region and through your unselfish service to civic organizations. Whereas you have deep ties to Ferris State University, serving on the Ferris Foundation Board of Directors, and with further involvement, including a board position and past chair on the Friends of the Ferris Political Action Committee, membership in the university's Founders Club, and service as past president of the Bulldog Club and on Ferris's 2003 Presidential Search Committee. Whereas your involvement in the community includes serving on many boards and committees, a former member and president of the Big Rapids JCs, and a former board member and president of the Mecosta County Area Chamber of Commerce. Whereas you are a member who previously served as president and on the Big Rapids Lions Club and helped found and are past president of the Mecosta County Foundation, and have also served as a member of the First United Methodist Church and chair of its Finance Committee. Whereas you served as co-president of Artworks and advisory board member of the Salvation Army, and your contributions to the Big Rapids community earned you the Chamber of Commerce Business Person of the Year Award, among others. Whereas you and your wife, Cindy, have been true pillars of the community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University offers to you its sincere gratitude and takes great pride in conferring upon you the honorary degree, Doctor of Business and Industry, with all rights and privileges thereunto pertaining.
Carl Linebaugh, Ferris State University is privileged to pay tribute to you today by virtue of the laws of the state of Michigan and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University, and with the sincere good wishes of the faculty and students of this university, I confer upon you the honorary degree, Doctor of Business and Industry, with all the rights and privileges therein. As a symbol of this recognition, we invest you with this doctoral hood. And present you with this degree. Let me introduce to you Dr. Carl Leinbach.
It's warm up here. Thank you to President Eisler, the Ferris Board of Trustees, the faculty, and the graduating class of 2015 for this honorary Doctorate of Business and Industry degree. I have been blessed with outstanding parents, a wonderful family, a loving wife, and many great friends who have influenced me during my career. My parents were school teachers, and actually my 90-year-old father, who is in attendance today, finished his teaching career at Ferris. We also owned a dairy farm. One of the first organizations I joined as a youngster was 4-H, which stands for Hands, Head, Health, and Heart. I defined my life and career with 4 different H's: happy, humble, helpful, and hard work. Let me explain. Happy. I am a glass is half full kind of guy who has always believed that one of the most important things in life is to love your job. At the end of this month, I will celebrate 43 years of banking in Big Rapids. I've certainly had other career opportunities, but my wife Cindy and I love this community and raised our 2 daughters here. Laughter has been the best medicine for me. Smile, have fun, and enjoy your life. Humble. I was raised by my wonderful parents to have a strong belief in God. I was taught to be responsible for my actions and be respectful to everyone. Please and thank you have always been a part of my vocabulary. Early in my career, I learned the hard way that if you don't know the answer to a question, admit that you don't and find out the answer. In my line of business, I'm always asked for advice, and it's most important to always maintain your integrity. Helpful. In my opinion, family and work come first, but it's very important to be a good community member. Volunteer and be active. I have been a part of at least 18 different groups and organizations during my career. Not only are you helping that particular group or organization, but you are improving the quality of life in your community. Support them financially as well, and don't forget Ferris when considering organizations to support financially. Hard work. If you want to be successful, don't expect you're going to be putting in 40 hours per week. Our world today seems to have this expectation that we should be given everything. It doesn't work that way. Because I was raised on a farm, we had to get up early and do chores before we went to school. My day at the bank starts about 6 a.m. and ends after 5 p.m., and I work many Saturdays and missed vacation time during my career. Your family laid the foundation for you. Ferris has educated you and given you your degree. Now it's up to you to execute. Take the initiative. Life won't be easy, and you won't succeed without a lot of hard work. We all like to be associated with winners, and I'd like to share a description of winners that was published many years ago by one of our correspondent bankers. Winners take chances. Winners fear failing, but refuse to let fear control them. Winners don't give up. Winners hang in there when life gets rough. Winners are flexible. They realize there's more than one way and are willing to try others. Winners know they aren't perfect. Winners know their weaknesses, but make the most of their strengths. Winners fall, but don't stay down. Winners don't blame fate for failures or luck for successes. Winners accept responsibility for their lives. Winners make the extraordinary from the ordinary. Winners are patient. Winners are people like you. They make this world a better place to be. Best of luck to all of you. Be a winner, and go Bulldogs.
Thank you, Dr. Leinbach. We now take pride in recognizing the graduates of the Ferris State University class of 2015. In the interest of time and maintaining the integrity of the ceremony, we ask that families and friends of the graduates remain at their seats for the complete ceremony. The university has contracted with a professional photographer to take pictures of each graduate. Following the ceremony, we invite the family and friends to take photos in front of the stage. For safety purposes, the platform will be closed. The academic deans will assist President Eisler and Provost Blake to confer the appropriate degrees and certificates on the Ferris State University class of 2015.
Will the candidates for the master's degree in the College of Business please rise? Will their families also rise? Dean David M. Nickel will present the master's degree candidates.
On behalf of the College of Business, I am honored and privileged to present to you these candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in Information Security and Intelligence. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the master's degree as it applies to you individually, for all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, master's graduates, College of Business.
Family members may be seated. Graduates, please come forward as directed by the ushers. Vijaya Kumar Nidabanaru. Roger Keith Merritt. Sarah Marie Higley. Alexander Martin Robillard. Angela Christine Morris. Karen Elizabeth LaRue. Sri Bhavyant Chenapragda. Anudeep Nayakoti. Padarbin Balarsingh. Sunil Reddy Kamieni. Vicky Hamilton Allen. Nicholas Gordon Moore. Ladies and gentlemen, the master's graduates of the College of Business.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate and associate degrees and certificates in the College of Business please rise? Will their families also rise? Dean Nickel will present the candidates.
On behalf of the College of Business, I am honored and privileged to present to you these candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Associate in Applied Science, and certificates. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the bachelor, associate degree, and certificate as it applies to you individually, for all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, graduates, College of Business.
Families may be seated. Graduates may be seated except for the first row. Please come forward as directed by the ushers. Deborah S. Yost. Benjamin Eric Newman. David Earl Klingler, Jr. An Viet Nguyen Dui. Marcus Matz. Kyle Matthew Godfrey. Sonia Marie Geyer. Angela Lee Hahn. Christopher Michael Hain. Kelly Ann Pescucci. Brogan Daniel Spalding. Mark Joseph Wiley. David Glenn Gaudette. Amanda Marie Grunewald. Brandy Lynn Solberg. Nathan Allen Schmidt. Blake Christopher Novosel. Zachary Robert Krug. Jacob K. Bruner. Abraham Jesus Arango. Brittany A. Turing. Kirsten Elizabeth Sponsler. John Norman Boston. Ali Saleh Altuwadjiri. Faisal A. Al-Husiam. Fayez Mohammed Al-Salam. Joshua Allen Plowman. Joseph Howard Pay. Nicholas Robert Martin. Jennifer Elaine Kidder. Stacy M. Bowman. Sarah Marie Comstock. Emily Jean Teesinga. Lena Michelle Plocharczyk. Cole Green. Monica Danielle Lee. Adam Matthew Helminiak. Lynette Susanna DeGeorge. Thu Ha Vu. Melissa Rachel Matala. Grant Michael Snyder. Jante Fione Turner. Naomi Aguilar. Amber Lynn Bertasso. Abdulkadir Mujang Abdi. Abubakar Munye Sharif. Akram Isam Abelkader. Daniel Robert Sipka. Ashley Ann Burgess. Zoe Elizabeth Holman. Hannah Victoria Hudson. Kristen Marie Saunders. Matthew Lee Perry. Valerie Jean Burns. Robert J. Colangelo. Joshua A. Grudzinski. Keegan P. Connor. Sarah Beth Hillebrand. Brian J. McKinney. Erica Ann Miller. Sarah Lauren Pekulski. Katie Jo Smith. Chelsea Sue Harkness. Christy Michelle Kirkpatrick. Carla Marie Hatfield. Leslie M. Green. Thomas Carl Sundrla. Neil Henry Haney. Stefan Alexander Bisha. Garrett W. Taylor. Stephanie Ann Gilbert. Courtney Diane Meyer. Kayla Anna Keys. Drake Michael Dunnigan. Christopher Robert Benkert. Natalie E. Isabel. Angie Sarmiento. Mabel A. Acosta. Alina Kanka. Clara T. Beauchamp. Melissa Zimmerman. Nathan Daniel Meyer. Robert John Bastian. Charles Daniel LaFontaine. Chadwick Edward Sizowitz. Marcus Harry. Connor Joseph Ivans. Adam Carlson Lowe. Andrew Thomas Laurent. Eric Thomas Ellerhorst. Zachary David Tucker. Daniel Paul McGinnis. Derek J. Brower. Heather G. Waldron. Ellen Lee Waddell. Mariah Rose Shaltry. Aubrey Lee Bird. Kevin D. Manley. Ashley Ian Freiling. Caroline Joy Vasuri. Emily Ann Lucan. Brittany K. Headings. Christina Louise Baker. Renisha Inja. Kelsey Laura Sink. Yudi Lee Nunez. Hannah Rosa Alina Hackbart. Leanne Michelle Baum. Travis M. White. Andrew James Baldwin. Ashley Marie Remersma. Adam Paul Schultz. Zuri Sadahi Tejada. Note M. Nguyen. Anthony Joseph Piana. Jace William Yale. Andrew Paul Pensky. Andrea Doherty. Slevin. Nicole Marie Bowman. Taylor Shane Smith. Eric R. Thorson. Brandon Richard Combs. Nicholas James Howie. Luke Trocchio. Christopher Brian Eaton. Austin Jonathan Leake. Tiffany Nicole Lemieux McKissick. Laurent Gallerno. David Varty. Morgan Renee Andre. Taylor Marie DeWert. Samuel David Dorland. Elijah Thomas Melton. Joseph William Brunette. Jamie Marie Scarlett. Atisha Nicole Sedlacek. Amanda Lynn Sullivan. Benjamin Thomas Smigo. Kathleen Margaret Schumar. Kelsey Elizabeth Penzine. Anders Craig Johnson. Carmen Jean Plank. Betsy Louise Garby. Shelby Brianne Austin. Caitlin Marie Foss. Tara Lene Burke. Joe Lindsay Dockery III. Jose A. Valentin. Omari Akeem Moore. Brandon Leonard Madison. Amy Lee Kashiski. Allison Renee Jerabek. Allison May Caster. Mary Rose Carley. Kara Marie Copeland. Devin Marie Matthias. Stephanie Ruth Fox. Tanya Bove. Matthew J. Wesolowski. Desiree Lee DeLong. Debbie K. Richard Schreiber. Kyle Allen Bergman. Nicole Rayleigh Jenks. Alexandra D. Finta. Dejanay A. Plummer. Travis Robert Hodder. Brian James Cross. Catherine Isabel Beatrice Hodder. Erica Olivia Friedman. Christina Irene Thayer. Chelsea F. Brokema. Samuel S. Wolfile. Gabriel Paul Akins. Nicholas Cropsey. Patrick Michael Hameling. Jamie Zahira Robinson. Charles Millington. Jennifer Lee Torres. Alexandria Desmond Wright. Samantha Lynn Smith. Chris J. Plecker. Joseph Wayne Brown. Darnella L. S. Tate. Janae Lorraine Reed. Jonathan Dale Van Omen. Nicholas Luther Papa. Chrisanne J. Fletcher. Amanda Joe Carey. Lania Chanel Celio. Herman Brooks III. Dietrich Leonard Lever II. Saleh Hassan Al-Harthi. Amir Malevic. Thomas Benhart Tati. Benjamin Andrew Tessner. Kenneth Paul Kimpy. Michelle Marie Swartz. Bakaroba Mariko. Marcus Delane Zelikoffer. Torrance L. Zink. Caitlin Anna Marie Bayer. Mary Jo Sharp. Christopher James Schnapp. Colin Max Reed. Robert Donald Stevenson. Carrie Marie Wilk. Robert Johnston. Felix Gonzalez Gonaga. John Joseph Ferrara. Ethan Haney Bean. Joshua Gilbert Jordal. Sal A. Vasallo. Joshua R. Kaufman. Kyle James Humphrey. Nicholas A. Rossi. Tyler Lewis Manning. Christopher M. Melton. Melina Lerma. Paige Marie Lavery. Kevin Van Hagen. Andrew Edward Jashiski. Matthew David Monroe. David Michael Mayron. Devin Garrett Bialik. Zachary John Bartholomew. Chelsea K. Owens. Taylor Lynn Rhodes. Andrew Paul Kalinowski. Douglas A. Reed. Joseph David Bohan. Nicholas Alexander Hodges. Stephanie Eileen Beard. Kathleen Aaron McPhee. Michael Scott Grimm. Adrienne E. Prout. Michael C. Simmons. Casey Justin Pollock. Brandon Irvin Obie. Tyler Julian Christofferson. Carly E. Slabaugh. Mary Kateri Eisenhut. Elizabeth Ann Rhine. Nicole Marie Lutz. Mary R. Zagish. Mitchell A. Wolf. Daniel Kenneth Duffini. Lucas Edward Massey. Raimundo Alfredo Zamora. Peter John Kernett. Corey Michael Meloon. Andrea Nicole Kriz. Christina May Coltonbuda. Kaylee Ann Pollock. Charles W. Dana DeMose. Patrick Raul Honoro. Aaron Dial. Eric Campbell Seifert. Emily Rose Skur. Bryce J. Dubrava. Logan James Skur. Matthew Robert McInerney. Jordan P. Halderman. Nathaniel R. Buchler. Chad Elliott Ruthig. Johari Caspanso. Tyler J. Wellman. Kendrick Veni. Andrea Lee Underhill. Connor Gaikema. Kelly Marie Romani. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Business.
Will all of our graduates please stand? There's a long-standing tradition in commencement ceremonies in which the graduates move their tassels from the right side to the left side of their caps as a symbol of your accomplishment. I invite all graduates of the class of 2015 to flip their tassels at this time. Congratulations and best wishes to each of you. Please be seated.
Jeremy Mishler, Associate Vice President for External Relations and Executive Director of the Ferris Alumni Association, will now bring you greetings from the Alumni Association.
It is now my great privilege to salute all of you for the first time as alumni of Ferris State University. From this day, you will face many new possibilities, probabilities, and challenges. And we will now be depending on you to do your part to strengthen the economies of our world and to build our communities. And it is now, more than ever, that we will be counting on you to advocate to your family, neighbors, and colleagues the continuing opportunity of Ferris State. We are looking forward to your return to campus as our advisors, to be our guest speakers, and to share with us your successes so that your stories will support future generations that have the ability to fulfill their dreams here and one day stand at your side. Celebrate this great day. We look forward to hearing from you soon. And remember, you are and always will be a Bulldog.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of Ferris Fidelity. You may join Rachel Schumann in singing our alma mater. The words are located in your program.
As constant as the northern star, our faith we pledge to thee. Our word, our bond, our oath, our trust to you, fidelity. From the promise of the crimson dawn to sunset's mellow gold, thy spirit shall prevail. We pledge allegiance as of old. Ferris State, all hail!
Please remain standing for the formal closing of the commencement ceremony, and I would like to ask you to give a hand one more time to Tim Bowman for running 37 years of commencement exercises. Thank you for sharing this special day with us.